Lombok, one of the thousands of islands that make up the Indonesian archipelago. And it's here that mothers and midwives are fighting a trend that leads to the death of an estimated 50,000 young children in Indonesia each year. The culprit? Poor infant feeding. And all it takes to save these young lives is the most basic of mothering skills, breastfeeding. At Praia Hospital, it's a rare case of malnutrition. Little Arya's mother says she didn't breastfeed properly, and her other son died when he was about the same age. Midwife Imansuri Hartini says many mothers wean too early or think that bottle feeding is best. She says formula companies also offer midwives cash incentives to promote their products to mothers. She says that she only supports breastfeeding now. At support groups like this one, mothers get all the facts they need to give their babies the best start in life. Here, they're told to give breast milk to their babies until they're 6 months old. No formula, no solid food, nothing but mother's milk. The midwife says even when you start to wean the child, mom should continue breastfeeding up to the age of 2 and beyond. This successful program is a collaboration between the local health department and UNICEF as part of a global effort to improve breastfeeding practices.
Breastfeeding is also a life-saving intervention, and that's the way we promote it now, in the sense that it can be considered as the first vaccine.
Village volunteer Noor Hassamin is the link to her community. She set up regular get-togethers with other mothers so she can pass along the information she learned at the health clinic. And the benefits of mother's milk can never begin too soon. Less than an hour after Halamawati gave birth to her first son, he searches out his mother's breast and is soon enjoying one of the miracles of life. This is Susanna Dane and Josh Esty of UNICEF Indonesia for CNN World Report. To promote World Breastfeeding Week, we wanted to highlight one of the success stories here in Indonesia. And as we talked to many of these young mothers, we found that many of them had wanted to give up breastfeeding. That's until they talked to their midwife. The midwives here in Indonesia are the backbone of the health system, especially in rural areas. That's why the bond they make with these young mothers can truly save lives. This is Susanna Dane of UNICEF Indonesia for CNN World Report.
These are the images Rohingya children carry in their heads.
Soldiers killed my father. First, they shot him. Then they stabbed him to death. I miss my home, but the whole village is burned.
This is what it means to be Rohingya. More than 600,000 Rohingya flee Myanmar in a matter of months. 6 out of 10 people are children. The head of the United Nations calls it textbook ethnic cleansing. The government of Myanmar denies it. They say the Rohingya are burning their own villages, killing their own people. The Rohingya families flee their homes with almost nothing. The road forward is uncertain. Today, 50 people in a truck rambling toward a crowded camp. They are haunted, they say, by the words of the soldiers. Leave, or you will be killed. Almost overnight, entire cities appear on the hillsides. Down go the trees. Up go cheap tents made of plastic and strips of bamboo.
My name is Najmoa. I am 10 years old. I saw with my own eyes children being thrown by soldiers into the fire. I am only alive because of my father. He took my hand and we ran to the forest. I've been here in Bangladesh. 7 of us lived together in a tent, my mom and dad and my 4 brothers. Our house in Myanmar was burned down. The authorities there only allowed me to go to a formal school for 3 days in my entire life. But there was a secret school in my community, operated by Rohingya people. That's where I learned to read and write. Here in the camp, I can go to school. It is one of the few things that makes me happy. In the beginning, the soldiers didn't burn our houses, but then they returned and fired rocket launchers and burned all the houses in my village. My name is Asma Ara. I am 9 years old. When they killed my father, we started our journey to Bangladesh. It took us 4 days to get to the border. In Myanmar, we lived among relatives and friends, all in the same area. But now, we are separated. We live alone. It is impossible to find the others. Are they even alive? I don't know. When I grow up, I want to own a restaurant. I dream of cooking and making tea and coffee, making good food. I love to jump rope. I laugh. And I don't think of anything else.